Hey, what's that over there?
I think it's the River City Rebels.
Rebel Rousers! It's the BLP from the BT, and this is the RCR show, episode 3. It's going to be short and sweet this week. We're going to get to the point. First off, news, we have 2 shows booked for this fall. The first one, September 21st in White River Junction, Vermont, with some of our old friends like the Art Thieves, Law Abiders, Nimble Pines. That's going to be a wonderful show. It's at the Teen Center in White River. I'll have information in the link below. That's all ages, so substance free. It's all about the music that night. Be respectful. Show 2, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, October 12th. We are playing a donut shop, and that is a free show, and I can't wait to get back to Wilkes-Barre because, well, we love Wilkes-Barre a lot. Always have. Information on both shows down below. On to the next bit of news. We tried to record, we started our album. I was going to do it myself. I was going to record it all. I thought I had it all figured out. I didn't have it figured out. I guess I'm not that good. I'm okay. I'm not that great. So we recorded. I'm going to show you some footage of us laying down some tracks right now real quick.
Sounds like during the rundown part, with Patty Bo doing that lead work, it's too busy with that.
Actually, Alright, so we had attempted the DIY route, recording in the basement, doing it up. Stuff turned out pretty awesome. But it wasn't up to the standards that I feel like it needs to be. So we're going to wait a little bit longer, go into the studio later in the fall, and go to a proper place to do it. I just don't have the gear to do it up the way I really want it. But we did get some really good demos out of it, so that's a plus. And the good thing about this whole thing was doing the demos, we had Patty Bo up from New Jersey. Because of the distance, you know, that's quite a drive. We can't have Patty Bo up every single week when we're rehearsing and writing these songs. So it's been long distance sending back and forth. But for the demo, he was up. So we spent the whole week together, and it was a lot of fun. And we did some reminiscing. We went to the house where we lived back in 2003, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So here we are on Buck Road in Hanover, New Hampshire, in front of our old house where we lived for a whole year and recorded, well, pre-recorded, I guess we demoed and wrote.
Yeah, demoed pre-production for Hate to Be Loved, which was probably one of our biggest albums. And there it is. It's barely see it, but that's where that fucking album was written. Made, and
I haven't been down here in well over a decade.
About this, well, longer than that for me, but yeah, holy shit.
And to see it in this condition, it looks like it's condemned.
Well, it was when we moved in, wasn't it?
It was close to it.
Yeah,
the bathtub, that's all there was. There was no shower, never drained. So how, when we'd all take baths, remember what we used to have to do?
We'd have to fill a bucket, bring it upstairs, right? Put it in, fucking...
Well, it was already upstairs. We'd shovel it out of the tub and dump it into the toilet.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Like Amish style or something, you know.
So that was one of those things, and I mean, we shared a room.
Right there, right? Up to the left, on the left side.
Up to the left. That was
satin lounge.
It consisted of 2 mattresses on the floor.
And you had a little DVD TV player with a boom. We had a boom box.
No, we had a full stereo record player.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I remember you'd fall asleep with fucking SpongeBob SquarePants on.
Yeah, that was every single night.
Music on the menu gave me nightmares. Fucking creepy music, but you know,
It was good.
it's fun. I mean,
Arguably, probably one of the best years of my life.
this guy just gave us a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Maybe he's a neighbor from back in the day. Who
maybe it
knows?
was.
Jeez.
I remember when we were leaving, there's a law office firm down the road that has a dumpster. We took all our trash and brought it down to their dumpster and filled it up. And they knew where it came from. They walked up here and like told us to get all the trash out of there. Or no. They took the trash and they charged us like $50 to empty it.
Yeah. Amazing.
So we used to do house parties here.
Yeah.
And the whole street would just be lined with cars.
It was an open door policy, so you could just come by, crash if you wanted to. Even if there wasn't a show, you just come by.
We had people from Montreal show up one time.
Yeah. I'd wake up and come downstairs, just a floor full of people. Never met in my life. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Welcome, Buck Road. We was it you that tried to throw a TV through the wall?
I threw the TV down the stairs.
Down the stairs. End up hitting the wall.
Putting a hole in the fucking wall. We used to get in the tub and start flailing around so the water would like fall out of the tub. So there'd be like 15 gallons of water coming through the ceiling into the kitchen.
Yep. Oh, great time. Such a good time.
That is the hill where we took Eric Schmidt's air mattress that he slept on, and we took it down the fucking hill, sliding in the winter, and then brought it back in, set it back up, and then he went to sleep that night, and I guess we put a hole in it. He woke up the next morning on the floor.
What's wrong with my air mattress, Dad? Oh, I don't know.
So all the pre-production, and we'll play some demos from this house because we still have them. That's the beauty, all recorded in that house. Hate to Be Loved. We also put the plan together for Warped Tour that we were going to ambush it and just show up day one and say we were playing even though we weren't invited to play.
Pirated that shit.
Road. This is the Hate to Be Loved house, and yeah, just thought we'd share that with you.
If there's any Rousers that are millionaires, 600,000, you can have a piece of history because of what? 7 acres. You get 7 acres. And maybe the band too, if you sweet talk us well enough.
All right,
you know?
back to the episode. So yeah, we lived there, guys. Crazy. Holes in the window, the lawn's out of control, the place looks like it's condemned. But it was fun to reminisce a little bit with Patty Bowe. Speaking of Patty Bowe, we had a little bit of question and answer, a little Q&A for you guys, because a little while ago you guys asked some questions. We're still answering those. So Patty Bowe, when we were doing the demos, took a little bit of time off to answer a few more for you.
So Buzz Lightbeer asks if we perform sex acts in the studio on each other. That's a hard no, because to be honest, we're family. That'd be kind of incestual, and you know, there's plenty of other people around. So we didn't really need to do that.
Hey, this is Tony Hill. I've been friends with Dan O'Day since Hate to Be Loved era. I took my young son, he was in grade school at the time, to see our first Rebel show in White River Junction, Vermont, in an elementary school. The show was going famously. Boys were rocking out. Everyone was getting into it. Next thing I know, Dan O'Day, my friend, kisses the saxophone player for the River City Rebels right on the lips. My son was just in grade school at the time. He comes up to me and he wants to know how come boys are kissing boys. I said, well, you know, what can I say, kid? That's rock and roll.
So that's your answer there. All right, so Matt Wiglopolsky asks what our favorite Wilkes-Barre memory was. Well, mine in particular was all of them, really. We always had a great time at those shows, always sold out, always packed. The rooms, fucking energy, magic, sweat, blood, piss, whatever other kind of bodily fluids.
Guys, we're going to wrap it up now. This was short and sweet. Make sure to check out those shows. If you can make it, please do so. It'd be nice to see you. I don't know how much we're going to be playing out. So if you want to see the band, make sure to come out. Because it could be a while before you see us out in action again. With that being said, I'm sure we'll record all the shows and you'll see them on the RCR show in the future. But until then, guys, spread the word on these shows. That's the most important part. And we're going to keep working on this new record. So leave something nice, comments down below. If you have any more questions for the band, leave it down below too, or answer those in the coming episodes. Toodaloo.